So in this video, I want to talk about the perfect morning routine for students. It's not really a routine. The majority of it, I'm just going to go straight to the advice right here, right? Every morning you have to be working out. Some kind of workout. Some kind of like I used to do HIIT, now I do like strength training, calisthenic stuff every morning. But it's very essential if you want to be a productive and happy and healthy student. Replace student with person, whatever you are. um, so yeah, just basically, my bro science theory on this is that if like when you get your pumping, when you get your blood pumping, you just like your body just feels better. It's like your energy levels get way higher, and that's pretty counterintuitive to what you would think. Um, but I definitely find that after I work out, my energy levels are way higher than if I were to just roll out of bed and jump in the shower and be like all nice and warm and cozy and like, oh my gosh, I have to go to school. That sucks. But now it's like, oh, I've already hit this huge, massive legs workout. Like, what's school gonna do to me? You know what I mean? Um, so it also really helps get you like disciplined. Every single morning you're getting out of bed, you're like working towards your goal of a perfect physique. You're getting your blood pumping every morning. You come to school and you already have a pump on. Like, what is better than that? You feel good throughout, like, just for the morning. Like when you leave your house, you're just topped up with energy. You're full of power because now you have a your circulation is like already. It's not like you just jumped out of bed and now you're like in the public zone. And you also just feel smart because, okay, so I have two things with this, right? Two things. When you get your blood pumping, you move the blood to your brain. And I feel like when you're sleeping, your blood's more like distributed throughout your body. But when you get it pumping, you get more oxygen to your brain because there's more blood going to your brain. So it just kind of helps like your neurons like work better. You know what I mean? Like it's super bro science, and I don't know if that's true or not scientifically, but that's what I have experienced personally in my life. As well as when you wake up earlier and you have, say, a couple hours before school, you have a lot longer to rehydrate your brain, which is like a big issue. I find that if it's so strange that when I'm dehydrated, my thoughts, my memories, and my learning is just severely impaired. So having that extra like hour, 2 hours to fully hydrate my brain, like it sounds like super bro science, but like just hear me out on this, right? Like rehydrating your brain, even if you don't like school, it makes it 300 times easier because when you're looking at the board and you have a hydrated brain, like yeah, it just sounds weird when I'm saying it, but when you're looking at the board and you have a hydrated brain, it's like everything just comes just that much easier. You know what I mean? Like every single idea, everything the teacher's talking about, your grades kind of just go up automatically because your brain just works better. Like people always ask me like why I don't study, and it's just because I just kind of get it. And I feel like definitely having a well hydrated, well fueled brain, low carbs, high water intake in the morning, especially before your like main learning tasks, that's very important. So the morning routine starts with a workout. Okay, so what I would recommend is different from what I do, right? So what I would recommend is you get out of bed, like do go to the bathroom, whatnot, but then you do 3 to 5 minutes of meditation and a little bit of gratitude journaling, and then you hit your workout. I don't currently do this, but I'm thinking about probably starting to do that sooner rather than later because I feel like that would be a very beneficial step up from what I'm doing now. But what I do and what I recommend everyone to just start on is some kind of workout in the morning. I do weight training. So, like with calisthenics, because I don't have that much of a home gym. So, I'll do calisthenics in the morning. Then I'll have obviously shower and whatnot. And then I'll have a super, super low carb breakfast with just coffee after my workout because you have to have coffee 90 minutes after waking up. Otherwise, it causes a severe crash in energy later in the day. So make sure you have your coffee after your workout. Um, and then I'll have 4 eggs with like spinach, beans, onions, stuff like that. So no like toast, no cereal shit. Like no like drinking milk or anything like that. Sometimes I'll have a little bit of milk in the coffee, but that's besides the point. You just like a couple tablespoons, not the end of the world, right? Um, but yeah, and then you just have like once your brain is kind of working that much better when you've rehydrated it and filled it with blood, you kind of just like your morning is just that much easier. I usually end up with extra time before I have to get on the bus because I'm just like I don't have to think about stuff so much. It's just kind of way more trivial, and I can just kind of get through it way easier. So yeah, I hope that video was helpful. Have a good day.